It's catch me because I'm going on Mychelle Shanae. What's up, y'all? Today we about to be talking about how I talk to my children. Okay, how I keep it real with them when I talk to them. Okay, and I'm going to touch on some like key instances as growing up as a child with some struggles. Y'all, I feel like in a way I spoil my kids a little too much. But it's the kind that be like, you know how your parents be like, if you raise your children, you get to spoil your grandkids. But if you spoil if you spoil your children, you gotta raise your grandkids. I don't gotta do that. I don't have to worry about raising like my grandkids because I spoil my children in a healthy way. You know, some things I'm like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I could have did a little bit more of this. But y'all already know I'm about to get to talking because YouTube gonna already save this video. What's up, love? Hi, beloved. Comment hi so I can send you a heart. You feel me? Hi, I hope all is well. So y'all, my children, they be like, Mama, I don't know how you was living like that's bold. And when they were younger, they didn't think they were poor. They like, we're not poor because they heard stories about how me and my siblings, like if we didn't have deodorant, we could take some deodorant, rub it under our underarms. So my baby daddy, y'all, I was with him when I was 12 years old, okay? And it was funny because if he had no deodorant, I remember we would rub our underarms together. We had to make life happen. We had to make it do what it do. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all say hi in the comments, drop a heart, and I'll give you the other half of my heart, the other piece of my heart. But let me tell you something. I lived a good life, but it was so funny. My children, it got to a point like when I would have to save deodorant, they'd be like, why does deodorant ain't in here? Why does deodorant in here? I ain't have enough nerve to tell them like we ain't had that much, or why does soap in here? It used to be like a little bit of soap like this. If you had this much soap, and as a kid in my neighborhood and in my house, you was doing it big, okay? You can wash up with that little bit of soap. This soap will wash a whole family, okay? And we didn't get rid of that soap until it melted out all the way, okay? That soap wasn't getting thrown away until it dissolved. You hear me? That was the only way we got rid of some soap. And y'all, it's so beautiful because my daughter, I be telling her some stories. I be telling my children, like, y'all spoiled. Y'all know how good y'all got it, which is a good thing. But y'all, when y'all are talking to y'all children, I hope y'all be as transparent as possible. Just talk to them about stuff that you went through and tell them different ways that they can avoid certain situations and be real with them, y'all, okay? Like, I be talking to my children about things metaphysically, and I be talking to them about things physical, you know, and spiritually. And we be having a good time laughing. Me and my babies be having a good time laughing. But y'all, it's Friday. Happy Friday. I hope y'all day is going well. I know YouTube you want me to do all this and stuff. Listen. Let's talk. Let's talk. All right, y'all. It's this African proverb that says a bangle cannot jingle with just one like ring. I'm about to read it. Let me get it. A single bracelet does not jingle. A single bracelet does not jingle. So y'all, it be a multitude of things that I talk to my children about things that happened when I was young and when they were young, some things they don't remember. I do not like to focus on the past. However, I do be wanting to make sure that I tell them some things that I went through because I don't want to be a mystery to my children. I do not want to pass away and my kids like I ain't know who my mama was. I don't want that for myself. Like it's people that has parents and they don't even know too much about their dad. I am still waiting for like a real like deep conversation with my father, and it's so cute because he be like, oh, we gonna sit down and do a YouTube, and when we talk, I'm like, what needs to be said, it probably need to be off camera and then on YouTube because I just want to know who you is, and at the same time, I don't want to cause you no harm or no hurt. I don't want to embarrass you, and you ain't gonna get up on here and embarrass me either because who are you, sir? Who are you, sir? Y'all, let me tell you something. My mom was telling me like my dad came over here on a boat, and he learned how to read because his daddy was a preacher. His grandfather was a preacher, and his grandfather taught him how to speak English because he only knew how to speak French. He taught him how to speak English from reading the Bible. It sounds like a movie. If that's a movie, y'all tell me what's the name of that movie, because it sounded like a movie. Like, I just don't know how true that is because I don't know too much about my dad, and he be saying he got all these kids, but I know for sure it's just only me and my sister Ashley. Then it's this other young lady. I'm not sure if she our sister or not, and they used to say we look alike, but it used to be other girls that my dad would bring around and say this was our sister too, but the girls didn't stay long, so I don't know what he talking about. And if this girl is our biological sister, do a blood test with Ashley, because my daddy, it's not nothing personal, it's vibrational. My dad used to bring other people around and say that they was our siblings. I had no idea. I don't want our sister, if that's our sister or sisters, to be like, oh, they don't pay no attention, or I don't have a relationship with my siblings because we got different mamas. No, baby. Or because she funny acting. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. You just never know with that man. And I mean this in the most humblest, most respectful ways. My dad, my baba, he's something else. You just don't know. But y'all, make sure y'all are talking to your children about like things that are like truth, relatable, and things that can help them curb certain situations. And y'all, my mouth can be a little and I'm starting to say this now, like my mouth can be a little, because I just, this was how I talk, is like regular. It's always been regular. However, when it's been pointed out to me by other people, like ooh, Mychelle, you passive aggressive. I didn't even know what that mean. I had to go look that up one day when my big sister had told me I was passive aggressive when I was like 16 or 17. And also when people be like, you be shy, but out of nowhere you snap. I don't snap. I just be who I am. I be cool and I be minding my business. I be relaxing. And if I don't want to be bothered, I'll go ahead and tell somebody like, hey, this is not what you want. This not it. And it's wild because I be thinking the way that I talk to my children. Like, don't all people talk to their kids like this? I know I probably be a little bit more open because, oh, excuse me, for one, the way I was raised. I was raised with my siblings, of course. However, y'all, I kid you not. My mom said they didn't even know I could talk. Everybody went out. We used to tell us stories about when everybody was kids. They didn't even know I could talk, okay? You know, I keep saying mama and daddy. I think I said my first sentence at 2. My mama said I was like, they out there saying the B word. Like, they out there saying bitches. And she said that people didn't even know I could talk. She said everybody looked and they was surprised. The another time I talked when I was like 5. Like, y'all really didn't say much. I really didn't say much. And I believe like I was talking because of preschool and I was around other kids, even though I was in a house full of siblings. But I didn't talk much. They probably thought something was wrong with me. They did. They thought something was wrong with me. It took me a long time to like talk and like to converse and to express myself. I could point, but if you could point and they can go get you what you want, you win and why talk? It was a waste of time, all that talking. What we talking for? Can you give me that box of cereal? What we talking for? And if they couldn't get it, I'll go get it myself. My mama said it was so funny because she was wondering where I kept getting these bananas from. She thought my papa was getting them for me. She thought my grandfather was getting them for me. And she said she was telling her dad, like, Daddy, stop giving Mychelle these bananas. He's like, I'm not giving her no bananas. And, you know, she asked where I'm getting these bananas from. I didn't speak. Hi, Amicio. Hi, Amice. Hey, boo, what's up? 30-50. Amice cool, 30-50. But my mama, like, she asked her daddy, like, Daddy, stop giving her these bananas. Aw, thank you. You are pretty too. I like your bust down middle part, girl. Your hair cute. How's your day, boo? How's your day? I hope it's going good. So she said she was like, they waited so I got to finish eating that banana, and I had sat down, put the pill to the side, and then walk in and take it to the trash can. And my mom said I pushed the chair over to the refrigerator, climbed on top of the high chair, and got me some bananas off top of the refrigerator. They said I would do things on my own. It was like a whole Matilda situation. It was a whole Matilda situation. And then y'all know what I would do too? I would listen. I would listen and pay attention. I knew I would observe like information and words, let it digest. I play it over my head and my mind, and I listen to the way people use sentences and words so I can use it again. Amici, cool. You so pretty. Girl, don't make me happy because guess what? I do be liking to sing. I like to sing, but it's so soothing. I sing for me and my children. Me and my oldest son, really. It's really soothing to us. And my youngest, you know what, to my children. My oldest daughter, we vibe out together, but like it's soothing. Aw, thanks. Here go heart to you, baby. Can you sing? Can you sing? And y'all, like, people like when I sing. They're like, oh girl, you can sing, whatever. But I like to sing so much. Like, I know sometimes like my shit, I'm like, I'll be over here minding my business, okay? I used to sing my guys, like dudes I was with. I used to sing a little bit to them, put them to sleep a little bit, go to sleep. Then I lay on my chest, and you know when somebody lay on your chest and you sing, it's like a humming sound. Like if you put your hand on your chest right now and you talk, you feel like the vibrations from your chest. That's how you put babies to sleep too. You lay them on your chest, sing, hum a little bit, hum a little bit. But y'all, I hope y'all go back and watch this live from the beginning. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I've been on here for 10 minutes or like 36 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little bit more. I love that voice. I bet you will go famous for singing. What y'all want me to sing? You want me to sing to you, baby? But y'all, like, I do want to record some songs. Should I say that or not? Should I tell you that or not? I have recorded one song though before. I have recorded one song before. I'm gonna do it over and put it out there because it's healing. It's like an affirmational song, and it's just talking to your babies. I was talking to my babies. I had a lip liner on. I don't even look like it was on there no more. But y'all, what are some things that y'all have said to y'all children to keep it real with them? And not to be like vulgar and not to be disrespectful to anyone, but you like, hey, let me tell you something. Like, be careful hanging out over there on the north end because baby, they be shooting over there, and I know so and so daddy and their family, they kept up some stuff. So what you want to do is stay away from that family. No disrespect, but you like keeping it real with your children. What's some things that y'all have said to like kick with y'all kids so they can avoid some of the mistakes that you made? And you know, people don't want their babies to go through the stuff that they went through, and it can be avoided. Oh, them birds sound so pretty. Them flowers so pretty, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I'm gonna give it 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna go live on TikTok real quick. I don't know how people be on live all day. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can go on live all day. Is that something y'all could do? What y'all eat today? Y'all got on a pantsuit today. A little matching pantsuit, little 1-2-1-2. And I got 6 braids on underneath my head wrap. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of all this hair. Let me wrap my hair up. And it's giving like 100-fold. I'm giving. It's giving. And look, y'all, I'm like, okay, 13 minutes and 1 second. At 15 minutes, your girl gone. I'm eating Popeyes right now. Can I get a wing and some red beans and rice? And where you from, Owen? Popeyes good. But you know what? KFC be hitting with them jalapeno peppers. Where you from, love? Da-da-da-da. You from Texas? You from Detroit? You from Louisiana? What it do, boo? Where you from? Where y'all from? Y'all, today is whole Friday, okay? And it's 1:45. I have to go clean up my house because guess what? I had some people come over and do some work in the house, and it was a whole puddle. And guess what your girl got to do? I gotta go mop the floor and clean my carpet again. I got white carpets, like white floor rugs, area rugs throughout my house. I gotta go clean them. If y'all haven't already liked and subscribed and commented, go ahead and do that. It is what it is. Let me see. I'm opening my jacket. I'm trying to see if I got pockets right here. It's zippers, right, y'all? Let me see. It's zippers, right? But ain't no pockets to them. It's zippers but no pockets. My daughter bought me food. Wait, she ain't bought me no food earlier. I was about to say my daughter bought me food earlier, but I actually cash apped her. I'm doing pretty good because I'm gonna wait on her. another 10 seconds. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, like, I love y'all. It's okay to talk to y'all children about things y'all went through, and don't be ashamed of it. Ain't no need to be ashamed for the stuff you went through, especially if it can save one of your kids or somebody they know from your experience, from you being honest. Go ahead and tell them, why not? All right, I love y'all. Always remember, everyone have a substance to be beautiful in their own special way, and blessings in your journey, beloved.